ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. And you, that koi guy, I see you. Go check his channel out. Tell him Twisted One sent you. Well, I didn't actually intend to do a video today, but I was going through my comments earlier on this morning, and there was a couple of questions, and I'm actually just doing a water change after a filter clean on the Easypod on the toe side tank. And I had a question from Chris Stubbs of Cracks, not a good channel, go and check him out. What is the white media I put in my Easypods? Well, all it is a tiny 100mm by 100mm by 12mm thick square of filter floss that you put in aquarium filters. And I'll show you what I do. I grabbed 3 because I like to run my throwing you everywhere. I love to run my water. Well, I like to run my water level a little bit higher in the Easypod. So let me spin you around, and then all I do is zoom you out, grab a square, get it wet, fold it in half, and then I place it in there. And now, because the water line will be slightly higher because of the way I've got it set and the way I'm running it, any big shit that does float round, instead of going down there and being churned up by the pump, it then hits and collects there, and you'll be surprised how much it collects. In fact, I'll clean the one of the lids off in the filter house and I'll show you. You know, and a pack of these is pence, so it's nothing to me to every couple of days or whatever. And there we go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Stops all and any big shit going down into the into over the bypass there, straight down to the pump, which would then churn it up into fines, and then chuck it into the shower. No. These boys and girls are having a little munch. These are enjoying a water change. Yeah, they're enjoying the water change. Just got, I come up to the sort of like the top of that bar there, and then that's it for them. But yeah, they're doing all right. Makamonru there. Susan's Snowasagi. Oh look, Lemon Hodoraki. One Step Ginrin Kahaku. Deutz Akamatsuba. Goshki. Matsukawabaki. Yamabuki Ogon. And there is a Deutz Key Kin Matsuba down there. That belongs to Susan. Let's turn this tap off. There we go. That's that one done. And while we're on the subject of Easypods, it's a fucking glorious day, isn't it? I've got a little dilemma. Bio bin, I know what I've got to do with that. But my dilemma is with the position of this Easypod. Now I've got the basin, and it's exactly where I measured it for the line. Not a tiny bit of mortar in there at all. I've done it all dry stone and then backfilled it with a load of crap, and then packed it in with a load of gravel on top. So let me spin you around. So, in fact, if we take that off there, we can show you in its entirety then, just so that everybody knows how I'm doing it. Right, so get back on there, you shitbag. There we go. start again. That's where the bio bin will be, and I'll have waistline coming up and go into there. Overflow for this one will go into there, and the waste from this one will come down and go into there. But because my fittings and everything are so close to the wall, I have trimmed that bit off of there so I can get it closer. Now I've got two options. I can have it there and give myself a little bit of room, but then that means I'm going to need to go 3-inch rubber to a 45, and then a 4 to 3-inch reducer down there. It would give me a little bit of space, but it means I've got to buy a little extra fittings. Or cleaning pipe goes in. Or do I position it directly above? I can get a knuckle 90 on there just to come down to the waist. Now the fitting hasn't got a sleeve, so it will go straight onto that pressure pipe there, which means I can get rid of that bit, which means that will be there. Now I think I might have to cut a chunk off there just to bring it in a little bit closer to the Easypod, and then do the same on this one, and then yeah, you can see my dilemma. I'm going to end up with a bit of pipe that comes out and down to here, because it's got to go in around here, and it's not going to give me much walkway there. But if I put it there, then like I say, 90 the slide valve will go on there. I can reduce that down a little bit, and then do very much like I've done on the bio bin, and that's what I will get on to next. Mick Stubbs asked me how I did my bio bin. Very much the same way as I'm going to be doing this one here, and that is what I've got. Is it's getting tight in here. It comes out of the Easypod 3-inch, comes round, goes through a 3-inch gate valve, and then goes into a 3-inch tank connector, which is at the base of this 80 black dustbin. Got this one from home base because most of the other places you go, they've got ribs and stuff on them, but this one is actually completely smooth sided, so it's quite easy to get a tank connector in there. And then what I've got a grill on the other side of that, so that none of the media can come back. And then inside, what we've got is a 4-inch tank connector down as low as you can get it, and then inside what you have is a piece of 4-inch pipe with a 4-inch 90 with the pipe coming up, and then you want your slots in the top, sort of like half of the pipe. If you find that it's the pump's sucking it out too quick, then you need to take the slots down a little bit further. It's fine. Something like this is fine tuning to your own to your own pond, and this is version fucking hell, I can't even remember now. So yeah, but that's what you're looking at. You're looking at an 80 litre dustbin from home base, wherever, and then you're going to need a 3-inch tank connector, a 4-inch tank connector, a 4-inch 90, and a little bit of 4-inch pipe, and then you want your 4 down to 1.5 reducer to your pump. So there we go, mate. That's how I've done mine. And in the bottom, I haven't got a ring. I've actually got an old bottom drain dome, aerated one. But you can get exactly the same effect whether you use air stones or an air ring, OB1 to the bottom. You know, it's all down to your personal choice. One thing to remember, the more air, the more media you can get in there. Trust me, there's fucking loads of that in there. But then I am slamming it with Evolution Acca ET120, so yeah, doing really well. But hope that helps you out, Mick, mate. And yeah, that's my dilemma with the Easypod at the moment. Looking like the Skegster's going to get another fucking call. To be honest, I honestly think it's going to have to be a couple of 45s and a 4 to 1.5 reducer, isn't it? But it gives me a little bit more time to get tank connectors in, and I've still got to wait for the 4-inch uniseal to arrive, because as soon as the 4-inch uniseal arrives, I can get this pipe slotted up, get the uniseal on and sealed in place, and everything else is plain sailing from there, he says. But the old fisheroos are enjoying the old sun. There's the Deutz Kikin Matsuba, and that's Jordan's Benny Kikikari. I know, fucking hell, Vincent, sort your life out. That's Jordan's Benny Kamonru. Susan's Deutz Aka Matsuba. Susan's Snow Asagi. Ginrin One Step Gahaku. My Kamonru. My Sako Fish Farm. Deutz shower, not Deutz, Tancho shower that's riddled in carp pox. Lovely. And like I say, I think that one there is a Yoshiki Koi Yamabuki. And yeah. Roll on the fucking warmer weather, that's all I can say. But anyway, next job, once I've tidied up a little here, is to get the old waders on and see if I can get this liner pinned back a bit better, so I can start getting finished on that area slot. Get your fucking teeth in. Yeah, I've got to get this lot pinned up properly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this this liner tape and the old wallpaper seam roller, and what I'll do is I'll unpin it and then I'll do it section by section. I'll peel a bit back and then go from there. But what I'll do is I'll probably set the camera up so you can have a giggle. Yeah. So on that note, I'll come back to you later. Hey, well, still not got my waders on because this Easypod Dilemma is driving me nuts. And I won't stop until I've got it right up here. Mind you, I've just spoken to the Skegster and he's come up with quite a good idea. What if I still went straight from the tank, from the slide valve? So go from 4 to 3 on the slide valve straight into the Easypod, which would bring it back over here. Let me spin you around. Would bring it back over here, which would bring it in line with the slide valve. That I can cope with, it's not an issue. But the issue is this return. Now, if I put anything there, it's literally going to take up my space. So I've got the choice is we actually, or I actually channel along that bit there, and I go straight into the side of there with a uniseal. So instead of the return going down and coming out there, it will go down and come out this way, hit the slide valve that I want anyway, and then go straight into the side of the bio bin then with a uniseal. Because I've got these screws in there, so I've got to be careful. Hang on. Don't want to lose my screws, but if you see what I mean, if I was to drop that down by 2 bricks, and then me in will be bang on there, 3-inch straight from the centre of the Easypod straight into there. No need for reducers, couplers or anything. It's going to take a little bit of precise measuring and jiggery pokery, but I reckon that is going to be the option. Because then literally I can replace that whole unit with a bulkhead and a slide valve, come straight down, straight into waste. Don't forget, I still want to have a bit of pipe work here to come down and go to waste for all the skimmit that will get produced whilst running that. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I've been butchering and bastardising the old tank connectors that I used on the filters. Talking of which, mixed stubs. I've got a ring for it as well, but if you want that for your bio chamber, just solvent weld or boot onto that, no problemo. Hit me up in the comments, I'll send you my email address, and yeah, well, I've got a couple here that are usable. Saves you paying if they're here. Might as well if I can get them used up, because otherwise they'll just go in the bin, and I'd rather they go to someone and get used, to be totally honest. So yeah, well, that's me done in for today, I think. Saying that, Geordie's workmate, he's just been and taken the last of the wood that was out the front, and he's coming the weekend to take all the concrete as well. Yeah, get in. But despite all the tools and whatnot, I think if I move this, look, over there, it's got to go in there. And don't forget, cupcakes, we have got the live fish selection for the Grow and Show people tomorrow, 8 o'clock on Gaz's Koi Pond channel. So I will meet, in fact no, I won't meet one of you on there live. Well, I won't, you know what I mean, but Adam Lloyd, he's sent me his list, and he's the only one that has sent me a list, so I presume the other 14 entrants are going to be watching the live on Thursday night. So yeah, don't forget, be there or be square, as they say. Alright, let me have a bit of a tidy up, and then I'll round you up. So yeah, things are coming along out here. I have that's got to go down to the bin. That 4-inch pipe's got to go down to the bin. The rubble there is being collected on Saturday, as with that rubble over there. Yes, get in. Stop the cat on this one. Still filling this one in a bit. Still had a visit there. Still not touched over there. See a fish through the window. But yeah, that's how we're doing out here. Like I say, I've got a couple of bits of rubbish to take down and get rid of. It's all going slowly but surely. It's all seeming to start to slot together now. coming along nicely, just like these in here. I've changed my power head and I've now got a double sponge on there to cope with the amount of crap they're fucking kicking out at the moment. The tail is knitting back really well. They're actually sat ambiently at 18 degrees, so that's not too bad. But yeah, they're doing really well. I'm really pleased. I'll probably do my daily dose of just the fry tomorrow, or weekly dose should I say. So yeah, they're doing really well. So yeah, we're gonna leave them to what I could do with that down there. Oh, it's all gone dark, said Zebedee. Boing, time for bed, said Zebedee. No, Dylan. Come on, get it right, Vincent. Turtles are doing what the turtles do. No one up there basking today. These are happy as pig in shit at the moment. And yeah, babies. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 4-inch 90s and a 4-inch 45 there if anyone wants them. Yours, just let me know. Bag of gravel I'll use in there, but in here is starting to look like a fish house. Hey, look. We're getting tidier. Soon have that flooring down there. We'll soon get this dilemma sorted out one way or another. I've got the overflow fitted in. I've got the bulkhead connector and the slide valve out of that one, so that I can break that down. Well, Jordan already made a fucking start. Cheeky. He put a fucking hole in the bottom of it the other day. He was breaking down some wood for me, and when I got back I was like, "Oh bastard, could have cleaned up." And when I spoke to him, he's like, "Yeah, I put a hole in your water butt thing." And he said, "I shit myself, so I fucking down tools and went upstairs." I said, "Ain't you lucky I don't need to use it anymore?" He went, "You bastard." Yeah, these are doing really well. Oh, look at them. There you go, Stubbsy. My Hodgkin shower. Oh, Easter shower in the background there as well. I do love this time of night. So yeah, chuffed bits at the moment, and we'll get on with the waders tomorrow. Talking about tomorrow, don't forget cupcakes. Tomorrow is the live selection draw, so unless you want me to select it for you, you better be there, because otherwise I'll be selecting your fish for you. As I say, Adam Lloyd, I've already got your list. Thank you very much, brother. And I will reply to the email that your missus sent me, I promise. I hear you've downloaded Telegram. If you get your missus to email me your number, I can add you and I can start forming the group. So yeah, we will see you all tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp on Gaz's Koi Pond channel, live for the Deutsch Yamato Nishiki New Forest stroke Twisted Koi Grow and Show. Be there or be square. As always, I'll be Twisted Koi. You lot out there are great, and I will catch you tomorrow.
That's all, cupcakes.